Imagination is more important than knowledge. The only source of knowledge is experience. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. Creativity is intelligence having fun. Logic will get you from A to B, imagination will take you everywhere. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existence. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Life is a preparation for the future, and the best preparation for the future is to live as if there were none. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. Two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the universe. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. It is not that I'm so smart, but I stay with the questions much longer. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. The only reason for time is so that everything doesn't happen at once. Peace cannot be kept by force, it can only be achieved by understanding. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. The difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has its limits. Information is not knowledge. The only source of knowledge is experience. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. The most incomprehensible thing about the world is that it is comprehensible. The value of a man should be seen in what he gives and not in what he is able to receive. No amount of experimentation can ever prove me right. A single experiment can prove me wrong. We still do not know 1/1000% of what nature has revealed to us. I never think of the future. It comes soon enough. The only truly valuable thing is intuition. The only way to escape the corruptible effect of praise is to go on working. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. The eternal mystery of the world is its comprehensibility. The more I learn, the more I realize how much I don't know. The high destiny of the individual is to serve rather than to rule. The pursuit of truth and beauty is a sphere of activity in which we are permitted to remain children all our lives. A table, a chair, a bowl of fruit, and a violin. What else does a man need to be happy? I never made one of my discoveries through the process of rational thinking. Most people say that it is the intellect which makes a great scientist. They are wrong. It is character. It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or objects. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. A ship is always safe at the shore, but that is not what it is built for. Great ideas often receive violent opposition from mediocre minds. The only thing you absolutely have to know is the location of the library. The hardest thing to understand in the world is the income tax. The value of a college education is not the learning of many facts, but the training of the mind to think. The only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. It has become appallingly obvious that our technology has exceeded our humanity. Do not worry about your difficulties in mathematics. I can assure you that mine are still greater. The more I study science, the more I believe in God.